So, Maria, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and introduce us to this young gentleman sitting next to you?
Yes, hi, my name is Maria, and this is my son Daniel Leva, and he is 8 years old. Say hello.
Hi.
Um,
And if you could tell me how you became homeless and your experience while being homeless.
yes, I became homeless like in 2004. Um, after after I left my son's father, and there was a lot of domestic problems, domestic violence, and as well, I had an addiction, drugs and alcohol.
Hmm.
So after all that, I mean, at the time, I just became homeless. There were many times where I didn't have a place to stay, or I was staying in motels with my son, and it became very, very hard. And or sleeping in people's living rooms, and got to the point where I'm like, I need to get help. So I went into treatment with my son, which is Patterns for Women and Children, and thank God I was able to take my son with me.
Hmm.
And I stayed there for 5 months. I graduated from the program, and then I moved into sober living. And for 8 months I was there, and then I moved to the Westwood Transitional Village, which was a 2-year program. And I had my own apartment with my son, and all these, which was started off all in treatment. I mean, I needed the structure in my life, and it helped me get clean. And I'm very grateful for all these places because they helped me get back on my feet and get my life back. And the willingness, too, of me being open and willing to do whatever it took to stay clean and have a better life for my son and for myself. And I am very happy to say that I have more than 6 years clean now.
Well,
Thank God.
that's
It
great.
is. Thank you very
Congratulations.
much.
And how did you become connected with Imagine LA and how have they worked with you?
Through Westwood Transitional Village, I was in the process of moving out on my own when my caseworker, Miss Delicia, told me about Imagine LA. And at the time, I wasn't quite sure because I didn't know anything about the program, and I had already done like 3 years program. But you
Hmm.
know what? I am so so happy that I had a chance to meet with Imagine LA, and I was introduced to the program, and I'm like, why not? Give it a shot. I don't lose anything.
Hmm.
And especially when I was in the process of moving out on my own, that's when they came in to help me and help support me and, help me find a place, help me move into my place. I don't know how I could have done it on my own. I didn't have a car at the time. I was working and no computer, and it's like trying to find a place was very difficult. So they just came in a perfect time in my life, and I am so grateful because I've learned so much, and they taught me so much, and they helped me so, so much. And I just meet with my son as well. Hmm.
And how have they helped your son? Or is there anything that Danny wants to share about his experience with Imagine LA?
Yes. Larry is a nice mentor, and he took me to a lot of places that were fun together.
Oh, where'd you go, Danny?
I went to the aquarium, the Dodger game, um, the museum, another museum, and to a robot contest.
Oh, wow. So Imagine LA through their mentorship program really helped expose Danny to different things throughout Los Angeles,
Yes.
it seems like.
Yes.
So another thing I want to ask you is after experiencing homelessness, how does it change your view on homelessness? Is there anything that, you know, after experiencing it that you has really transformed your perspective on the issue?
Yes, absolutely. Like I said, from being there, homeless, being homeless, and not having a roof of my own, you know, um, it has changed my perspective. I mean, to where it's a very sad situation how many people are homeless, and I I would what I would love to do is be able to help, and give back, and I'm just so it's amazing how many programs are out there to help people that are struggling like I did, and there is hope and there's places to go to. And I don't know exactly what the reasons are for every single person that's out there, but um, there's you just have to have faith that I mean you will be able to get the help and be able to live a be able to have a roof over your head. That's.
And how does it feel now to have a place of your own after your experience?
It's so amazing to have a roof over my head, and I'm no longer homeless. I make my home very nice and cozy and safe for my son and for me to live, and it's the most beautiful thing. I mean, I am so grateful that I'm able to pay my rent on time, and be able to provide for my son and for myself, and make sure all his needs are met. And it's like every time when I come home and I open the door, it's like, wow, thank you, God, I'm no longer homeless, and thank God, people that have been in our lives that have helped us get to where I'm at. It took a lot of work and a lot of willingness and being open-minded, to be able to want to change my life, and it's the most amazing feeling. Yeah, it really is. I'm very happy to have a roof over my head.
Thank you so much, Maria and Danny, for sharing your story with us.